I was saying that Sunday evenings, like now it's 8:30, 8:37 exactly. These are the days in which the group gets most people activities of visitors. You know. Christian Laurent is watching. Hello, Christian. Good evening. I wish I could talk to you because it's terrible to be talking to the camera with no feedback, no answers. Yeah. But thanks for enjoying the video. Nice to meet you. This is an experience, and I hope we will be able to do better broadcasting with more experience. Pascal Berger is watching. Hello, Pascal. Good evening. Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining our video. It is an experience. This is the first time I do this, so it's all a big experience. All right, and I wish I could talk to you and have some feedback because I'm here talking alone. Rita Marques Bragança. Hello, Rita. Thanks for joining us. I hope you can talk to me. Please talk to me. You know? I think there is a button somewhere where you can ask to join the live broadcast. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to learn all of this. But Marian Galstian, welcome. Hello, hello. Yeah. Irina, hello, Irina. Nice to you live in my heart, Irina. Good to see you. You are a great artist. I am very happy to have your paintings here. Yeah, Irina from Kiev, Ukraine. Yeah. So again, if somebody is able to join the video, would be great. Would be great. Yeah. Thanks for the heart, Irina. I see you. Yeah. As I was saying that this Sundays evening are the busiest day in our group. Hundreds and hundreds of people come to visit, and at every Sunday at 10 o'clock, Austrian time, I mean in 1 hour 20 minutes, I release the artwork of the week. It has been like this for, I don't know, 2-3 years. Every Sunday evening, the artwork of the week. Artworks that are chosen by the moment, by the quality, but mostly by the moment, what fits better for the mood. Yeah. So it's there, and it's posted there, and I hope you are enjoying this idea. I see a lot of likes, and I thank you for that. But again, I would like to encourage you to ask you to give some comments, you know, and suggestions, and you know, to interact a little bit more with our group, because this group was what created our gallery. You know, our gallery was created about 4 years ago in Berlin, and I will tell you a little bit of this story. It's quite interesting because I arrived in Berlin just with an idea in the head and no money in the pocket. And I was able to open a nice gallery in the very, very best address in the whole city, in the Charlottenburg area, with fancy shops around like Giorgio Armani, Yves Saint Laurent, Chanel, all like 20 different shops, Rolex, even Sotheby's was my neighbor, you know. It was a very, very fancy place, and I was very happy because I had the wish to do like this, but I didn't expect to find such a nice place as I did. And it was a beautiful gallery, and that gallery I was able to start by miracle. I must confess it was a miracle because I had no money, no banks behind me, no investors behind me. And the only thing I had was that idea in my head and you in this group. This group was what gave me the courage, the braveness to make this gallery, because the artists on that time, they were a great incentive to me, you know. When you do something like jump in a cliff, you have to take some courage to do this. You have to be brave to do this. And all those friends, they gave me this courage to give this step ahead and jump on the cliff. no, and open the gallery, and it was really, really fantastic. And after I opened the doors of the gallery, the history is just like this, up, 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 up. And on the very end of 2019, somehow I had this uncontrollable feeling of leaving Berlin. I don't know, many reasons. Basically, the main explanation is that Berlin was a nice place to start, but it is already time to move on and go somewhere else and try something different. Yeah, and I had that urge to exit Berlin, and I closed the gallery, and suddenly it was the 31st of December, and then the virus was already. The COVID-19 was already acting, not as strong as later, and it closed everything. I was very lucky that I had not to pay that expensive rent for the shop, for the gallery anymore. I was really very lucky. And but I needed a place to go, and I didn't want to stay locked in my apartment in Berlin for the pandemic. And then I found this castle. I found it also by Facebook. It was another artist that introduced me to the idea. And I started to talk to the owners of the castle, and on the 15th of March 2020, I told them, well, I'm coming with the truck. I never been here before, and I already brought everything, just because all I saw in the internet by photos and by talking to them and negotiating. I agreed that there was. Thanks for the nice shirt, Autoguns. Love you. I love the shirt too. My brother-in-law, he tells me that it's a shirt for who lives in a castle. All right, let's use the shirt for who lives in a castle. And thank you. You made me lose the explanation. So on the 15th of March, let me end that. I arrived here with everything in the truck. I was driving the truck for the first time to see the castle, and I arrived here and I loved it, and say I will take it, and I took it, and I've been here now more than 1 year, and things are going very well. You've seen this. Hello, Donna, nice to see you. And the gallery is beautiful, the place is very nice. I have a little feeling that it is starting to be small already, because I want to show all the artworks from our artists. And if I do so, there will be no walls in this planet to do everything, you know. So I am already planning the solution for that. I need more walls. Hey Donna, I see your message. And I am planning to how to say, to get some more space. Here in the castle there is an option, yeah, but it's just an option, a nice option. It's in fact it is, they call it the Knight's Hall. It's a 300 square meters hall with 8 meters rooftop. It's a wonderful place. It is dated from 1200 something, 1236, I guess. So it's about 800 years old. And it is said to be, hello Kaique, nice to see you. And Kaique, one of the best artists we found and joined our gallery recently. He's a master, really a master of his arts. Everything he does is really, and he's just 24 years old. Imagine what you have ahead, Kaique. We love you. So, indeed, I was showing Kaique this Knight's Hall, and it is an option. And if it comes true, it's going to be very nice. This hall is considered the most well-preserved Knight's Hall in a castle in the Bavaria area in Austria. So that's an option. The other way to give more space for exhibit, because the aim, how to say, the objective of our gallery is to give visibility for the artists, for the artworks. Yeah, visibility is the magic word. And when an artist produces an artwork, a painting, a sculpture, he wants people to see it. He wants visitors to get near to that and feel the, yeah. He wants to give visibility to his work. And so visibility is the magic word. This gallery was created to give visibility. You know, there are millions of artists with them artworks under the bed, over the wardrobe, on the storage, nice artworks that people don't see, and we need to give visibility to this. So, another option is the opening of our first branch. Finally, this is something I am pursuing for years. It's a great, yes, Otto Ganz, you create and I give life. No, I don't give life to anything. I just show it. I just give visibility. The life of the artwork comes from inside each observer. Okay? And so I pursued this dream to open branches of our gallery in different, it's fundamental that I open, it's very important that we open branches in different places. But I don't know what happens. Maybe because until today I've been working alone. I am the man of the 7 instruments by myself. Yeah, I would love to have more people working with me. And recently, talking to a friend from United States, she agreed to support me on this dream, and we decided to do the branch, our first branch in America. I am very happy with this, and when I got to know that she was going to support me, I really got emotional. Uh, so I was so happy, and the plan is we have a pandemic right now, yeah, and this pandemic is not going to get over for the next 1 year minimum. Yeah, there is the guy from the World Health Organization. He's not going to come to the microphone and say the pandemic is over. No, not before 1 year or more. Forget it. I am realistic to say that 1 year minimum. So during this 1 year, the idea is to prepare the opening of the branch there in America. Yeah. During this 1 year, I want to do the same thing that I did when I opened the gallery first in Berlin, with no money, no nothing. Yeah. And so I created this group that we are here now, this same very group. And this movement, all these people together, gave me that braveness, yeah, to go ahead, the push I needed to go forward. And so I want to do the same, but specifically for United States. Of course, everything is going to continue existing here in Europe as it was always. I will never go backwards. Europe is, I love Europe. I am European and I will keep living here in Europe. Yeah, even with the branch in America or Hong Kong, whatever, Brazil, whatever. Yeah, I want to keep living here in Europe. I am European now. Yeah, and I want to keep living here, but I want to do some agitation, as I did first for the opening of the gallery in America. So what I need is everybody to push me. You know, that's the oxygen that I ask you. That's the support that I need. You know, and well, during this 1 year of pandemic, I will be preparing this agitation, this pushings, and so. You understood? For when the guy from WHO say the pandemic is over, then we are ready to physically open the brick and mortar gallery in America. Yeah. The capital of art in the world is New York. I don't expect to open it in New York by now, anytime soon. It needs to be very well prepared in advance. Yeah? So, but wherever I am with our gallery in America, it is wonderful because America is the top of the market in the planet. You know, when you start operating there, business is going to grow much more. America answers for more than 50% of this whole worldwide sales for art. It is an important number. And today, if you ask me which city would be that, I could say that it would be in Alabama, Huntsville. It is a growing city. It is a rich city. It's known as the city of the rockets. They launch rockets. It's a place where they launch rockets. Huntsville, Alabama. It's near to drive. It's the West Coast. It's near to drive to Florida, which has been also a very important art center for art fairs. So it's going to be easy to drive there anytime. You know? So we will be on a very nice city, and so those are the plans, and the dreams continues. Yeah. Recently, there is how to say recurring. That's a very unusual word for me. A dream that repeats is about Paris. Okay, I always had. I don't speak French, but because I speak Italian, I speak Portuguese, and so I understand the basis of Latin. And when I am in Paris and when I am in France, it's very easy to understand what they say basically, and to try some answers to some questions in the little French. French is not very difficult, but Paris is such a charming place, and from every art fair that I went until now, and as exhibitor, the fairs in Paris were the most fascinating public I could see. Yeah, there was some other places, not France, that you are in the fair, you have your artworks in the walls, and people come to the booth and they go straight on the tag to see the price. This is terrible. It kills me. It, and just to give you a parallel, in France, in Paris, people come. It's not only one or two, but everybody. I think they have something on the water they drink. Everybody acts the same. They come to your booth like in a transit, like submersed on the magic of the art they are seeing in other booths in the whole fair. It's amazing. And then they go through artwork to artwork, admiring it and look and observing. And me as a gallerist, I can read the body language of the visitors. I can see what they are thinking on each of the observations they make. It's so gratifying. You see, people like it. People keep dreaming, and the art is good. Otherwise, they don't admire it. Yeah. And talking about this, I am really super, very happy with the kind of art we have, the kind of art that is coming now too. Every time new artists are coming, and if you go to our website now, you are going to see that we have been lucky to welcome some very good new artists, and I believe we are doing well, and things are. We just need to keep going, with your help, of course. I need you to push me, to give me some taps on the back. Go ahead, Robert, go ahead, jump on the cliff. I'll jump on the cliff for you, with pleasure, with all my love. Will be my pleasure. I really do it with great enthusiasm, great love, and I've been dedicating my full time to this gallery for more than 4 years now. From Sunday to Sunday, 24 hours a day, full time, and it's very gratifying, very gratifying. I wish we could have more sales already. Sales, it is a problem, because when you are a young gallery, you are not supposed to sell. Yeah, it's a natural law of the nature of the arts. You don't sell. The sales we did, the gallery, were just occasional, you know, one here, another there, was not, but every sales we did was a big party, was fantastic, unforgettable. Everybody was so happy, and now if it happens today, it will be another party. It's our reasons for celebrating. Yeah. So when a gallery is young, it doesn't sell. I don't know why, but it doesn't sell. Then the gallery started not to be young when it completed 3 years old. And on that moment, when we should start sell, the pandemic closed us. So 1 year lost. And it's not going to... sales are super rare, especially in... well, what I want to say, would be very nice to have more sales. I must confess. And I think the sales are going to start again when we will be able to participate on art fairs again. The next art fair is booked to be in June, the beginning of June, in Paris. The Louvre, the Carrousel du Louvre, and I don't know, I have a feeling that it's going to be postponed again and again, because this fair in June should happen in April 2020, and then it went to October 2020, and now it is April. It went to April 2021, and now it is June, and I don't think France is getting any better. The numbers of contamination are growing. It never ends. It's terrible. And there is another fair which has better possibility to not being postponed, which will be in Cologne, in Germany. And this one is in an area more, how to say, they control better the pandemic there. Paris is, you know, it's a little bit difficult to control, and it's a big center of the pandemic, yeah, of the crisis. So but in fact, I have the feeling both fairs are going to be postponed again, and for us it is dramatic because how can I sell? Yeah, there is a news I am going to tell you now. We are already building our own e-commerce platform, and I hope before the end of May it's going to be online. Yeah, I hope so. I am already working on it, and everything that is done here at the gallery is done by me. Yeah, so I have to learn how to do things and do it and put it on, and so it takes a little time. Anybody who has suggestions, ideas, any help is very welcome. Please do it. So, but you can write comments. Yeah, Otto, you are always laughing at me. Otto Gans, he is watching us right now. Hello, Otto. And Otto is an artist from Belgium, and you can see his artworks on our website. And else than a fantastic, you love the shirt too. Me too. You don't know the feeling. It's incredible. This material is so comfortable, so nice. But Otto, else than being a fantastic artist, because he only does one series. There are years he only works with that series, which is named Little People. Okay, and the Little People are really amazing. Every single character has something to say. If you look, every person he designed, every Little People, let's give name to them, every Little People is saying something, has a message in the eye, in the body expression, on the everything. It is amazing. There is no exception. Everybody that he produced has a speech, you know. And well, I think I can say that Otto Ganz is one of our best sellers, one of the artists that most sells, because he has a great number of followers. He has collectioners that every now and then they buy a new piece, and I understand that it is really fantastic. And else, I was saying, else then a great artist, as a painter, as a, how to say, drawiner. I don't know the name in English. Who makes the drawings? Yeah, he is also a poet. Okay, he's also a poet. He writes poems. He writes books, and else than all of this, being an artist and being a poet, he is also a great friend. He is a great person to talk with. He is besides me for years now. You know, every time I want to speak something that I don't have anybody to speak, I go to Otto Ganz. Yeah, and he's there, and he makes me find the mystery of the life. Thanks, Otto. Yeah, I really like your friendship. We met once when our gallery exhibited in Ghent, in Belgium. It was a great art fair in Ghent. I met Otto, his wife, and his son. It was a great moment. I was really happy to meet him personally. And I also met other artists, like another friend of Otto, which is also one of our artists, Christopher de Fiandormer. Christopher is also a painter and also a poet, and he is able to mix the two arts in his paintings. He paints and then he writes the poems over the paint. Yeah, it's very interesting, Christopher. And he's a baron. Yeah, he's a baron, a young baron, and every time he goes to an art fair, he buys one white suit, and he paints the whole thing like a canvas as one of his canvas, one of his paintings, and he goes to the art fair. He's a showman, really fantastic guy. I also met there Ad van Hiel. Ad van Hiel went there from Amsterdam. Ad van Hiel is another guy who I appreciate a lot. He visited me twice in Berlin when our gallery was still there. And he's such a nice guy. Everything is fine, everything is good. And he makes a real unique kind of, well, many artists, every artist makes unique. And Ad van Hiel is a teacher at the Academy of Arts in Amsterdam. I don't remember exactly the name of the academy, but he's a teacher there. That's his main job. And who else? Maria Misselbroek. Maria Misselbroek went there too. So the fair in Ghent was really a social event. I met a lot of artists, and was nice. And I met for the first time our dear friend Otto Gans. So Julianne Jonker is saying this about my shirt that she knows another artist that use something similar to this, but this idea of this shirt, I brought it from another place, which is a very tropical place. It is the Bahia in Brazil. And last time I went there, I bought something very similar to this, not with long leaves and not as big as this, but the same material, the same little cords and the same design, everything. And this material is so nice in the hot weather, in the hot sun. I love it really very much. It's so comfortable. Unhappily, this one here, I bought it. They ship it to me a little bit too big, and I don't know if I should use it on public, but I like to use it here in the castle. You know, it's a shirt for the castle. All right, okay. Berlin is a very unique city, okay, and my gallery was there. I started to be visited by a guy who was clearly not very right on his wheels, you know, but he enjoyed to visit galleries. And you know, Berlin has 800 galleries, more than 800. Now maybe it's all dead, but on my time there was more than 800 competitors. No, not competitors. 800 galleries. I never saw them as a competitors, but partners on the market. And he used to go from one gallery to another, and he had a very nice talking. He was British, living in Berlin for 25 years, so it was good to talk in English to him. That guy told me, after he learned how I am, he told me that I was a naive gallerist. I loved that. And that's exactly how I want to be. I don't want to be those sharks from the market, you know, and I want to be naive. I want to build a new environment, healthy environment for the art, you know, for the new collectors, especially new collectors, people who never bought an artwork before. Those are the guys I look mostly, you know, to start new collections. He told this British crazy guy, he told me, so you are naive, you are a naive gallerist. Yes, I am. I don't have all those poisons in my mind that I don't. I think somehow you can see that when you look at me, yeah. The artists from my gallery, from our gallery, they know it, that I am a humble guy. I try to make things in a naive way that works. Yeah, there is. When I talk about this, I remember New York. You know, and when you are a gallerist in New York, I know that. Not because I was, but I know that. New York is such a war, you know, in the market. The galleries, they work together, everything goes fine, but at the end, there is something like a feeling like you are a warrior, you know, and art I don't think art should be like this, you know. Art is something that is related to our inner spirit, you know, the guy who controls inside us. And when you mix art with this market that I saw in some place like in New York, for example. New York is the best place for art in the world, and the galleries there are the best in the world. You know, I'm not talking anything different of this, but I think art should be treated not too much like flowers and peace and love, not too much, don't be otherwise exaggerated, but art must be, you know, when you sit and listen to a classic music like Beethoven or a Bach music or whatever, this is a moment that the music comes inside of you, and wherever you go, yeah. And not only one piece of artwork, a painting, but the entire environment of a gallery, of the market, of an art fair. It must be something pleasant that allows the feelings to enter you and giving you this nice relation to the artwork. Yeah. So, hello, Maria Teresa. She is a great friend as well, great artist. And so I am a naive artist. No, I'm not an artist. I was never an artist, a naive gallerist, and I am proud of that. I hope I can keep that forever. Yeah, and in fact, every time that I find artists, curators, partners, whatever, who doesn't carry this naive profile, I don't feel comfortable, you know, to be with. I like people open. I like people naturally acting. You don't need to act. You just need to be. And if you are a good person, you will be welcome. That's a rule for not for me, for everybody, everywhere. Yeah. And some other place, especially in the art market, you need not to be natural. You must be something else than just naturally be. You have to act and to dance with the music they play, and so everything starts to be a little bit fake. I don't want to go that way, you know. So that's the story about the naive naive gallerist. I hope you understood what I meant. If you don't, please talk to me. I'll be glad to talk to you sometimes. Okay, dear friends, in half an hour, it's 9:30 here now in Austria. In half an hour, we are going to launch the artwork of the week, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope, oh, thank you, Julianne. I hope you will give comments. The artists love it, really. You know, when you are an actor in a theater, what makes you happy is applause, okay? And here, during this pandemic, the applause for a painter is your comment. Not only the likes are very welcome. Mommy, you are there too. My best spectator, my mother, is watching me. Oh, my mother. So, mother, make your comments. make comments. The artists love it, love to know what. And if you want to make technical comments, please do so. You know, it's about a detail. Oh, I love that little thing. Do comments. It's very super important. That's the only way we can feel that somebody is in there. You know, somebody is watching us, because those computer screens, they are silent. They are cold. You know, so it is very super important that you give us your hellos from time to time. Be active. I will be glad to answer you. And I think if you don't have more questions, if you don't have any... oh, I love Irina. Me too. Now there are two Irinas. Yeah. Both from the same academy, in fact. They live in different countries, but now we have two Irinas. And both are great. Great. I love them both. One of them, which is Irina Kupirova, she has been in the gallery she has been in the gallery for more than 2 years, since the very beginning. I can say she is one of the founders of the gallery. Thank you, Irina. You live in my heart too. Thanks. Your support was always very, very, very important for the existence of this gallery. And Irina is Ukrainian. She was graduated at, I think it's MAOMA, the Academy of Fine Arts in Kiev, and now she lives in Prague. Yeah, and she went to visit me in Berlin 2 times, perhaps 3. I think 3. And here in the castle, she already came once. It was a great day. She is a great friend, And the other Irina is also from Kiev. She's also from the Academy of Belle Arts of Kiev. And I'm sorry if I don't pronounce her name correctly, but it is Irina with Y on the middle, Y. Somik Ponemarenko. Okay, did I say it correctly? Let me know. Irina Somik Ponomarenko. And she does also really fantastic paintings. It's so exciting to have her paintings here at the gallery. And at the same academy in Kiev, we have another artist, which is our dear friend. He's a professor there, Yevgen Piskunov. He's an active. Irina is also a teacher there. And Yevgen is also a teacher. He has been with us for more than 2 years, I guess, now. Yeah. So the Ukrainian, yes, okay. So I said your name all right, Irina. Thank you. So we have 1, 2, 3 artists from the same academy, and they are all great. They are all great. Yeah, I love them all. Yeah. So, what else can I say to share this time with you? Yeah, I think we had a very good time together this time. Almost 1 hour talking to you, and it was a pleasure. And I think next Sunday at the same time, I perhaps we'll do the same again. and perhaps with more experience, I will prepare a little list of topics for the blank moments and learn how to click here and bring more people to the talking. Yeah, and I would love to learn this thing quickly. I would love to see you all talking to me here, like in a room, online. Would be fantastic. Okay, so in 20 minutes, the artwork of the week. Please give your comment in there. Okay. Nice to be with you. All the best. I hope we meet again very soon. It was great. Ciao.